Sean, we got to get off to this playoff picture, man. We got to
Let's do it.
see what's going on with the AFC and the NFC. Because, ladies and gentlemen, some things have changed. Some things have changed. I may have to get into my preacher voice. My brother always does. But some things have changed. Sean, we can go ahead and show the picture. You know, I won't announce it now, but I'm pretty sure people will notice somebody was on the list last week and how hyped somebody was last week, but slowly realizing that they're not on that.
I'm glad you're having your fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad all you, Janae, and your Cowboys fans and all of them are enjoying yourself, because I'm telling you, I'm enduring, but we're going to get through. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Yeah, buddy, you know what segment it is. We are going to talk about the playoff picture as it stands right now. We started with the NFC East last week, so we're going to start with the AFC. And there's some changes here, Janae.
Absolutely.
Boys, back on top.
Back on top. The thing is, my boy's 9-3, baby, and it looks like my boy Josh was back, looking pretty decent, not looking too hurt. Sean, I mean, they back at number one. Just when you thought you could sleep on them and get a little nervous, they back at number one.
Hey, look, this is why, and you can't sit here and rest all of your analysis and all your stuff on middle of the season play, because in the last couple of years they've struggled in the middle of the season, and we've had these questions: Can they do it? Can they do it? And in the last couple of years, they're going deep into the playoffs. This is a year they're supposed to take it all the way, and they're getting hot at the right time.
Couldn't do it.
A week ago they were what, fourth? Fourth,
Thank
fifth.
You. Sitting in the back, fifth. They were fifth, sitting in the back. But
and now they number one.
Some losses have made some things happen, so I'm excited about the Bills being number one. But Sean, they are number one because they beat the Chiefs, so they are the same score. But I mean, same record. But it looks like the Bills actually took that one, so puts them at number one position. What does it feel like seeing the Chiefs at number two, 9-3?
Look, it goes back to what we were talking about with the Bengals game. It's just kind of like, up until that game, even in last week when we were talking, it was like they're invincible. Like they know how to win. They continue to win. It's one of the best records in football. I think the third or fourth best record in football.
Yeah.
But if we like Jared said, there are those Titans, those quarterbacks in the AFC that can sling it. Joe Burrow is one of those, and he got his boy Jamar Chase back.
Yeah.
Getting that dub. If the Chiefs defense, which struggles at times, if they can't hang with these high-powered offenses, like you talked about,
somebody gonna take that spot.
Watch out! I just think, look,
take that spot.
There's too many teams now that have high-powered offenses, especially in the AFC. And the Chiefs, we're gonna see down the stretch, but I don't know. But who do we have? Who do we have going down the list?
Oh yeah, so number 3. The Ravens, who actually they had Lamar, he hurt his knee, right?
Yeah.
His knee, something in the game, and they actually took him out of the game. What are you thinking? Another injury, Sean.
And look, it happened
not at a good time. Not at a good time.
Well, right. So it happened this time last year, and he was out, I think, the last 5 games, and they just barely missed the playoffs. They're at the same spot, almost the exact same record. And look, without Lamar, they barely beat the Denver Broncos.
Absolutely.
And it did not look pretty at all.
At all.
You know what I mean?
At all.
With the
You're right.
exception of that last drive, I mean, it was ugly. So, hopefully Huntley can get it together. They have a good team around him.
And Huntley can play. He can play. I'm not really worried about him. I just think, I don't think he was expecting to come in. But, hey, you always got to be ready. Ooh, my Packers still own the Bears. They definitely still own the Bears. They definitely still own the Bears. Hey, but we're coming up right after them is the Titans and the Bengals. It's getting tight between them, too. 8-4 Bengals, 7-5 Titans. I mean, come on. What'd you think?
Look, Cincinnati, if they continue to win, if they continue to keep it moving, they're going to have some games against Baltimore in the division. They can easily be up there at the number 3 spot. And look, let's be honest, Janae. There's only one game that separates them from
Between
that
them.
number one spot. Right?
Absolutely. Separates them. Absolutely. I noticed. So,
You know, they
but
have
do
a
you think,
victory
but
over
do
the
you think it
Chiefs.
could possibly happen, though? Do you think it could happen?
Look, I will at least say this. I most certainly think that they are going to overtake the Ravens in the division. Without Lamar, the Ravens are not the same team.
Yeah, that's very
by
true.
far.
That's very true.
With that, I think the Ravens are going to slip. The Bengals are going to move up. Now, I don't think the Bills right now are surging. Right?
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
You know, you got quarterback problems with the Jets. The Patriots are kind of struggling. Miami just took an L. I don't think they're going to be able to overtake the Bills. The Chiefs, maybe, because they did beat the Chiefs. You
Absolutely.
I mean? So I can see them coming in second, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know?
Hey, and then we got into number 6, we got the Dolphins. And then the number 7, we got the Jets, who definitely took an L this weekend. But, hey, they're still at that number 7 spot. So do you feel like things, well, obviously you think things are going to change, but this list right now, as far as the 6 and 7, what you think? Are they staying? Do you think the Dolphins and the Jets are actually going to make it into the playoffs?
Well, I mean, to look at that, let me look and see who's below that. You got the Patriots, you got the Chargers. Truth to be told, I don't have any faith in the Patriots. I mean, right now, I think they're still kind of struggling back and forth with who the quarterback is.
They had to tap out at the end of that game. That was bad.
Well, right, exactly. And then the Chargers, I just don't know about the Chargers. You know, I was confident in them in the beginning. Now I'm not so much. So right now, the way the Jets are playing, I mean, look, they were getting blown out by Minnesota early, and then they came back.
That's true.
They came back in that game. So, hey, Miami and the Jets, I could definitely see them. Like I said, like the NFC, all of them getting in.
I do too. I absolutely think that I was going to actually agree. I don't think the Dolphins or the Jets will move. I know it's tricky, Delilah. Yeah. I know, but I'm just saying I got this feeling about the Jets. And if Mike White he played, it wasn't like they weren't in the game. Like he was playing. Right. It just didn't happen to go the way they needed it to go. But I think they could do it. I think they could do it. I mean, if not, I don't see the Chargers. I don't see the Patriots. I don't see anybody really taking their spot.
Mm-mm. Let me ask you, what about the Raiders? I mean, it would take a whole miracle. They might actually be out of the playoffs, but at 7-5, I mean, could the Raiders, could the Browns, dare I say Pittsburgh, like, could any of them make any kind of surge at this point?
I mean, people are going to have to start losing, but you think about it, they're only 2 games away from the Jets or 3 games away from the Jets. Exactly. So if they start losing, I mean, at that point, it's any game. But I just don't think the Jets are going to start losing like that. I think their defense has been playing hard. I think that they can actually do it. I don't know. I just have a feeling that they could possibly make the playoffs, which would be crazy.
Hey, I'm hoping so.
Which would be crazy. So.
Look, let's go over to the NFC side. Unfortunately, things have changed, ladies and gentlemen, but not much. Actually, only one thing has changed, ladies and gentlemen. The 1 seed is the same with the Eagles at 11-1. Minnesota's 10-2. They're number 2. San Francisco, they're up. They're at 3 at 8-4. The Bucks at 4 at 5-6, and Dallas 9-3 at 5. The Giants 7-4-1 after our tie, and the Seattle Seahawks without a tie have moved up into the 7th spot. Janae, just, talk about it. I can't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see it, it was a sad day. It was a day where it was swaying one way and you get excited, then you sway the other way at the 4th quarter and just like, whoa, this is a game and what a run. And then they go into overtime and you're like, okay, somebody's going to win this game. Oh, the Giants didn't do it on the first round, so they gave it to Washington, and the Washington couldn't do it, and they gave it back. And I'm like, what is happening? And Sean, the game ended with a tie. A tie. Oh, a tie. God, if you made a bet on this game being a tie, you won so much money because nobody expected a tie. Sean, how do you feel? How do you feel getting taken out of the playoff picture with that game?
With a tie, all right? With a tag on Tie.
And ladies and gentlemen, ties are very intricate in the NFL.
Very
Can
true.
either be the reason why you get in, or they could be the reason why you stay out. Man, Sean, come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
All right. Look. At the end of the day, that tie made a difference. We are a half game out. Seattle still, like Delilah said, they're still in the hunt. They can still win the NFC West, especially now with Jimmy G out and Brock Purdy in. Like, anything can happen. So it's wide open. Our road is directly in front of us, Janae. I told you guys, we got the Giants who are right in there. We win that game. We switch with them essentially. Then we end up playing the 49ers, who were the 3 seed. If we can get that
that could possibly happen now.
Then Cleveland, so we have it in front of us right now. We can get it. It's out there, but we're going to have to get it done. And today, play like that, play like yesterday. You have a guy that's wide open going across the middle, and the man is 6'8", and you overthrow him. I have a problem.
Wide open.
Oh my God. And then our kicker. I can't, man. I can't. How many daggone times are you going to miss a kick? Now, to his credit, he had his last 7 kicks over 50 yards. He was good on them. Obviously, the announcer says that right before this kick, and he misses it. And it's just like, the game would be over. That's 2 weeks in a row where if he makes one of the kicks that he misses, we win. Now, we happened to get the W last week, but this week we tie with the Giants. It's not even anybody like legit. It's the Giants. I just feel meh. I don't even care. Like,
ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed a counseling session where Sean just had to vent to us and really talk about how it feels to be booted out with a tie. But Sean, as we're on the NFC East, we can just go ahead and talk about my beautiful team.
Oh my goodness. Get out of here.
See, Sean tried to leave this part out of the script because he knew that I was going to have to mention my boy.
Oh my goodness.
Making 54 points in a game. You heard it right, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a basketball score. 54 points to a measly 19.
The Colts stink.
The NFL now has to recognize the Cowboys in the history. They have to put it in the history books, ladies and gentlemen, that in one quarter, a team scored 33 points. Sean, let me say it again. 33 points. Let's go for the rest of the history. So it doesn't matter whether people want to acknowledge that it happened, but the fact that it happened. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing a miracle.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
Bro,
you played the Colts.
I just knew that was going to be mentioned.
Can we look at the Colts record? Can we look at the Colts record?
I just knew.
Here they are.
30th. There was a team called the Washington Commanders, and they played the Colts and fought it out to the very end for a 16-17 win.
Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to stop there. Let's go ahead and talk about there's another team that just so happened to play the Colts. Oh, yeah, and they are in the NFC, and they also 16-17, the Eagles. So don't sit there and tell me it's the Colts when they just took it to both of our competitors. But now we got 54 burgers on them, and y'all want to just diminish my 54 burger. I'm just saying, not too many teams could do it. I would like to thank my mom for pushing me through. I would like to thank. All right, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, Sean. That's all I gotta say. Because Sean never want to give us no credit. Anybody is like, a couple weeks ago he was hype over the Titans. The Texans.
Look.
They won one game and he was hype.
We had just beat the Eagles the week. We had beat the Eagles 2 weeks before.
5-1, and we gonna go to the Super Bowl. Texans, and yes, sir. You see how he get the preaching? But now all of a sudden we beat the Colts, and it's just the Colts. Wow.
All I know is my God did not say it was going to be easy. He said you're going to have to go through, endure. Okay, we appreciate it. All right,
okay,
appreciate these victories.
Absolutely, I understand, my brother. But if you just don't happen to make it to the promised land, just know we'll see it through.
Oh yeah. Don't let us play you there.
If you just don't
let us
happen
play
to
you
see,
there.
If he don't let you through the gates, my brother, then don't you worry. We're gonna hold it down for the NFC East on the other side. Can I get an amen?
Oh Lord.
Can I get an amen?
Oh, amen, Janae. Get out of here. I want to talk about the playoffs no more. All right? I'm done with the playoffs. I'm done.
I got you. I'm going easy now. I'm going easy.
Yeah, honestly, we're outside looking in, and then you got the Lions. Packers are pretty much out. Atlanta's pretty much out. So, hey, we're the last potential hope. But honestly, outside of that, though, there's not that many great teams in the NFC. You know what I mean?
It's possible. It's definitely possible. I just think that that between what's going to go on right now, I don't see I hope one of the top four changes, but I see if the Eagles continue and they take it off, they could definitely still be number one. And the Vikings, hey, the Vikings is winning. Come on.
Right.
We can pull a Cooper Rush for the Ravens. Good.
Yeah.
He definitely could.
Wendy, the Packers are out.
Yes, the Packers are out, right? Yeah.
5-8.
Yeah. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But good news, they beat the Chicago and apparently, Aaron Rodgers has this thing where he owns Chicago, and once again, he owned them.
Hold up, Ben. Hold up. Hey, Sean Spencer, what goes with a shirt, dress shirt, slacks, and a sports jacket? A tie? You know what, Ben? You're done. All right. No more comments for you. All right.
Packers have to win out. Teams above. Yeah. That's gonna be a shaky situation. I just don't think the Packers are gonna win out. I don't think
they have it in them. I don't think they have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna move on, and not a minute too soon because I'm kind of sick and tired of talking about the daggone playoffs.
Somebody said
right. A lot of things happen in a week, but before we get to our last couple segments, we do have this Monday night football tonight. The Saints are playing the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are 5-6. They lead the NFC South right now in very poor NFC South. The Falcons are 5-7, and as you see, the Saints are 4-8. If the Saints win this ball game,
bruh,
they could. They could really, if they win a couple more, they can win this daggone division. I don't even know who their quarterback is right now, Janae.
Oh my God. They don't even know who their quarterback is right now. It's that sad situation over with the Saints. Hey, go Tommy. Hey, you already know they're going to go for Tom Brady, man. You already know. Hey, but it should be interesting. I do think the Buccaneers are going to pull it off. It's the Bucs. The Saints, like you said, I don't know about what they got going on offense. It's just any given Sunday, you got somebody coming out that's different. Somehow Saints have Brady's number. Can he finally beat them? Hey, we're going to see.
We'll see.
We're going to see. Sean, what you calling?
Look, we know what happened the last time they both were on the field. It was that big fight. Mike Evans, Tom Brady was John Lattimore. Mike Evans came out to defend. That's my quarterback. He's Tom Brady. You know what I mean? Yeah. They got in the fight. They were suspended for a couple games, fined and everything like that. Right now, honestly, until otherwise, I think Tom Brady is still the guy. I just don't think there's anything on the Saints right now that I can really say now he's going to help them. Michael Thomas is out. We don't know about the quarterback. Cam Jordan just got back in after having his eye poked, but he's essentially playing with one eye. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got the Buccaneers in this one.
What's the score?
And, what did I say? I said I got 31-17 in this one. Shut your mouth, go Buccaneers. I said go Bucks.
I'm thinking it's going to be 13-21.
13-21.
13-21.
Saints QB is Jameis Dalton. Both of them, yeah. Put in Taysom. Just
That's
put
exactly
in Taysom.
who it is. And Taysom gets a little spread too. He gets to have some fun too.
You know, yo, real quick, we are just gonna talk something about this. We're gonna skip Mission Impossible because there's really not that much. Once if you're on the bottom of the playoff run, you're pretty much out. So we will talk about the teams that have been eliminated.
Yes.
And as you know, the Texans, they're on that list. They are full steam ahead for that number one pick. Number one pick, baby. They want it. Ooh. And also the Chicago Bears. The Bears are out. The Bears are out of the playoffs. Yeah.
3-10. 3-10, 1-9-1. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so now that they've been eliminated, did we think at the beginning of the season that they would make some noise? Did you think that Chicago or Houston was going to be able to make noise this year, given that, Chicago had Justin Fields, Houston, we really didn't know what was going to go on with the team in the quarterback situation, but did you think that they were possibly going to be able to make a little bit more noise than what they're doing now?
Yeah, no, I thought Houston was at least going to put up a little bit better. Maybe I thought maybe they'd be like the Bears right now, 3-10, like that, not that much better. But I did think that they would do something. But they're just awful. And then Chicago, again, I think Chicago is could be a 5-win team. There's 2 or 3 games.
They've been in so many games. They've been
the game against us. It came. They were on the line. If he catches that ball in the end zone, that's game over. So
you're right.
They could have. They've been in so many close games, but hey, they're beeline right to the offseason. They got a lot of cap money coming, and they got I think the number 2 pick in the draft. So
okay,
yeah, there's a rumor that they might be trying to shop that and send it to somebody and get some more draft picks or something back. So
that'd be nice. I mean, shoot, Miami, all of them do it like this. That's the game. So if you can get more picks, I would shop that around, absolutely. But hey, these teams are sad, and we should just go ahead and get the broom out. They're just good as done. But I will say, teams that are eliminated, they always have a drive to make sure you go with them.
Very true. Misery loves company, ladies and gentlemen.
Especially in football. Especially in football.
So they are definitely playing the spoiler. Oh, yeah. We got the number 2 pick. Yep, I'd shop it.
I mean, dang. I mean, number 2 pick. You're right. I mean, good.
Because you don't need a quarterback. No. You know what I mean? The only other thing I can think is there's a guy from Alabama, that great line defensive end, Will Anderson. Maybe you pick him up. But other than that, I'd shop it. I'd just go get as many picks as you can and just build.
100%.
Build.
100%.
So,
thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.